Alright, so let's talk about the Edpuzzle extension for the Chrome browser. There's two main things that I'm going to show you that it can do. One is that it adds a special button to your YouTube pages when you're viewing a video to then easily import that video into Edpuzzle and start setting up your activity. The second main thing that it can do is to help with screen recording, so that way your screencasts and your mini lectures and so forth can be put into Edpuzzle directly. You can sort of skip the step of trying to do it in Screencastify first. So let's take a look. Right, so job one, and this won't come as a surprise, is to get the extension. You'll find it in the Chrome Web Store. I'll put the link in the description for this video, and I've shared it elsewhere with you as well. So go ahead and install that. That will appear as this yellow icon in your extensions toolbar. Now, if it's not appearing here, remember you can go to the Extensions Manager blob here, find the Edpuzzle, and then press the push pin, and that will pin it to your taskbar up here. Then over in YouTube, so you find the video that you want, here it is here, and you'll notice now we've got this new yellow button that says Edit with Edpuzzle. So if it's the video that you want to use for your activity, go ahead and click on it. That will open up a new tab in your browser and load the video into the activity editor in Edpuzzle, and you can go ahead and do your cutting and trimming and adding your questions and assigning it to your class. I won't go into that. That's been covered before or is covered elsewhere. Right, now the other thing that the Edpuzzle extension can do is screencasting. Now it will only load it into Edpuzzle. So when you click on the extension, you get this menu here and it goes straight to the screen recording. When you use it for the very first time, you'll have to go through the steps of setting up your microphone, setting up your camera, making sure that they've got permission. Now you can choose to record just the tab that you're in, you can record the desktop, or you can do your webcam, and you choose which one of those you're going to need. So I'll go ahead and do the tab. Now if you don't want the camera so that you get the little preview video, you can just click on the icon for the camera here, and that will disable the camera, and so that won't be included in the recording. And when you're ready, just go ahead and press the start recording button. So you can see that it's prepping. You can move the preview of the webcam around like so, and then do your explanation and so forth. Do your mini lesson, do your instructions, whatever it is that you need to do. When you're ready to finish recording, just come back to the extension here and click on that. And then select Stop Recording. That loads it into the Edpuzzle activity editor. So I would change the name and then press Save Title. And might help if I actually spell lecture right, eh? Alright, choose a thumbnail if you need to. Set your privacy. Now if you set it to public, anyone on Edpuzzle can find your video lesson, or you can set it to private. So you go ahead and select a thumbnail that you want to use. If you want to trim the video, you'll need to click this one, and that will open it up in this very, very basic editor here. So you move the handles here to trim the start and end point for the video that you want to keep. So if I want to lose the last couple of seconds because that was me clicking buttons, I can move that. If you want to cut a bit out of the middle, this dot here is your playhead. So you can click and hold on that and drag it to where you need it to be, and then go ahead, add a cut, and then there's a bit in the middle, find the start and end of the section that you want to remove. So I've got my start point there. I'm going to add in my end point now. So now you can see that I've got three sections. I want this middle section to go away. So when I hover over this white line here and click on that, oops, that makes it go away. It trashes it. And there's the undo and reset button if you've made a lot of mistakes, or you can discard the changes. I'll go ahead and save. And then you can preview it, change your volume, put it in full screen, do what you need to do. I'll go ahead and upload the video. And once the video is uploaded, you can do your activity and build in your questions, build in your voiceover. And when you've done all of that, you can go ahead and click finish, and that will put your screencast into your Edpuzzle library, where you can then go ahead and assign it to your class for them to complete. All right, we'll leave it at that. All right, so that's the Edpuzzle extension. So if you're finding videos in YouTube, it makes it really easy to import those into Edpuzzle so you can create your activity. And then it's also good for the screen recording tool. Now, it's best suited to when you know for absolute sure that you want to put your content into Edpuzzle and create an activity. Screencastify is better if you are wanting to link it to a Google Slides document, for example, or share it from Google Drive or from YouTube or something like that. The screen recorder in Edpuzzle, as far as I can tell, it doesn't come with any annotation tools, which Screencastify does. So it's going to be a case of choose the best tool for the job, depending on what you want to do. Run into any hassles, or if you want some extra help, let me know, and we'll get you sorted. Cheers.